So I have decided to reveal what me and Sam are planning to name our baby girl. That way, if I use her name in a video, you guys will understand and know who I'm talking about. First of all, I'd like to say that I found the inspiration for the name online and in thinking about my own name. Um, I wanted to give our daughter a name with a special meaning that later on when she was older we could tell her the story of her name and how it came to be what it is. And I wanted to give her a name that had, I guess you could say, a unique touch to it, and kind of a I wanted her name to be personal for sure, and to reflect the circumstances that brought her about and brought about our new family together. So with that being said, I'm going to tell you guys her name, and then I will tell you how her name came to be. The name that so far we have chosen for our daughter is Abrielle Genesis. Abrielle means God is my strength. As you all know, if you've really followed me and watched my older videos, before I found out I was pregnant, I had been accepted into a private Christian university. Sam goes to church, I go to church, we go to the same church. We're both, I guess, religious, you could say. I'm not saying we're perfect or anything. Far from that. Obviously, we've made our mistakes. But we are believers, and we do believe in God. And I chose Abrielle partially because I liked the sound of it. I thought it was beautiful. It's French of origin, and there's different ways you can spell it, pronounce it, but I liked Abrielle for it. So the whole point in choosing it was at the beginning of all this, when I found out I was pregnant. It was a really tough time, and it was a really turbulent time. It was making decisions, big decisions. Like, I chose to drop out of my dream college, and instead I stayed home in my hometown, and I went to community school instead. I mean, it was basically drop one ball, pick up another one, and run. It was so fast. It was a split-second decision, and it was the only thing I could do. And throughout the first of it, my mother was very angry at me. My father did not take the news very well. I had a falling out with my sister. I had a lot of my family that did not support me. I had some of my family tell me that I should just get an abortion. And I feel like in all that, I had Sam's support, and I know that, but I feel like God was really the one who carried me through that. I still pray over my child, but in the beginning, I prayed over her constantly and what to do. I want her to realize that although me and her father love her, we will not always make the right decisions for her. We will fail her. We won't mean to, but we will not be perfect parents. There's only one perfect parent that she's ever going to have, and that's God, her father. And I want her to always remember that, and always remember the strength that he gave me and that he gave to Sam when things were the hardest about this pregnancy for us. Her middle name, Genesis. Genesis means new life, new light, new beginning. Yes, it's a book of the Bible, but that's not why I chose it. I chose it for its meaning. Once again, I picked it, and I guess all this sounds maybe kind of corny. Genesis to me, when I think of Abrielle, um, she is a new light in the world. There will only ever be one baby born that is exactly like her. It is so true that when you have children, your hopes and your aspirations for them are endless possibilities of who they could be and what they could do. It's amazing to you. It's perplexing. It's astonishing. You'll never wrap your mind around it. Of all the things that when you think about your child that he or she could become, or might become, or will become, it's awesome. You know, there are a lot of ugly things and ugly people in the world, and sometimes the world really does seem like a dark and cruel place, but we all have our own light that we can shine on the world. That's what I believe, at least. Um, and as for new life, obviously, she's a new life. She's green. She's new. She's fresh. There's never going to be another life force like hers. Not exactly, at least. She's special. She's unique. Um, a new beginning. She is definitely a new beginning for me. Sam was a new beginning for me. Maybe at some point I will kind of do like a background story on myself, maybe if I ever feel that comfortable. But Abrielle is the new beginning of a new family, and she's the new beginning of a new life for all of us. For me as becoming a mother, for Sam becoming a father, for my dad becoming a grandfather, you know, his parents becoming grandparents. My mom's already a grandmother, but still, it's a new experience, and that is basically why her name is what her name is. I've had a few people tell me, "Oh, it'll change," and I had um his mother tell me, like she told somebody at work what I'd picked for the baby name, and that woman told her, "Oh, that'll change." I guess because she thought it sounded really weird or something. But I have been constant on this before we even knew it was a girl. Like back when we were just taking pregnancy tests and thinking, "Oh no, what have we done?" We talked names then even. So I'm fairly certain. I would say 95% that it will not change. I mean, I did look into a few other names and none of them really stuck, but that is what we have chosen, and I know what you guys think of it. Like, really, I wish I could get my subscribers to comment more and to communicate with me more, because I really don't know what you guys want. It'd be nice if you told me.